Hello my people, this is Hassan here. Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be talking about BTC has done something good that we're going to be focusing on to see where we're going to be taking it. It is a Monday, 28th of April. It is a new week, and on the screen we have the charts of BTC, the weekly time frame. I think we shall start from the monthly time frame and then we proceed slowly by slowly. BTC is going to be giving us some good money. Yeah, if I plot this well here, it is going to be giving us some good money and this coming week ahead. So as usual, if you have not subscribed to the channel, kindly subscribe so that we can proceed. I'll give you 5 seconds to subscribe so that we can proceed. Subscribe to the channel. It helps push the video for the algorithm. Okay, subscribe guys, we proceed. Okay, so now I think we can proceed. Okay, so we have BTC on the screen and this is the monthly time frame. All we do is top down analysis, start from the high time frame down to the 4-hour time frame where I normally execute my trade. Sometimes I go to the 1 hour, but I rarely do go to the 1 hour. So what do we have here? We have BTC with the monthly time frame, and guys, this thing is simple. So what I'm going to do, this is the only video that you're going to need, or the only strategy that you're going to need, and it's going to be detailed full strategy, top down analysis plus your entries and your targets. I'm going to be giving you the entry triggers and the targets. Okay, so we start from the monthly time frame. This is BTC. We see BTC was moving up, making higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows, then came here to make another higher high. Now this is looking like a higher low. Why do I say it is looking like a higher low? Because it looks like the retracement is over and now we are targeting this high here, or probably even break it. That is 104,000 per coin, probably going to break it. So when you look at this retracement here, it came and formed a base on this week. I was expecting BTC to come and form a base around here, but it formed a base on this week here, this one, and then it is now shooting to the upside. We always expect that if it comes this resistance, it would sell. It did not sell, just went up. And remember, we trade what we see. We do not sell because we have reached at the resistance. We sell because we have reached at the resistance and there is a trigger, or there is something showing us that we should sell. However, if it is not there, then we are looking out for buy option, which is the next option. So how do we enter a buy? We wait for a trigger. We don't just enter, wait for a trigger. That way we avoid losing money. So now the monthly time frame has told us that we are going up. We drop down to one time frame lower. That is going to be the weekly time frame. What do you see on the weekly time frame? Good. We are going to be focusing in this area here. You see, the price came and made a high and then made a failed high, which became a double top. With these 3 rejections, it dropped the price down here. When it reached here, this level on this week here, this price level here, it rejected the area and then it started going up to this area. Price level here reached this price level, that is the previous week. This week it is showing that we have already breached the price level and we are heading to the upside. Now the weekly has showed us that we are heading to the upside. What do? We proceed to the daily, or we go to one time frame below. You see how I'm moving from the monthly, weekly, and now I'm going to the daily. I'm going to be proceeding up to the 4-hour where I execute my trades from, and I'll show you what I look out as the entry triggers to execute the trades to the upside. And when you measure the pip count here, This is around 800 pips. BTCUSD counts in, I think, in points. So this is around 822,000. So just count 820 pips to the upside. This is a trade that I'm going to be taking. I'm not yet in the trade, but I'm going to be taking it. So you should take advantage of this trade and then hold it with me up to around here. You'll be getting around 800 pips. So we are going to today daily time frame. The weekly has already breached this area here, so you can see clearly that we want to head up here. So with that, we are going to drop one time frame lower, and I'm going to be straight to the point, guys. One time frame lower, that is the daily. So when you go to daily, what do you see? The daily is showing you that we breached this area and then we retested it and we are heading to the upside with this daily candle. However, the candle still has 13 hours to close. If you enter the daily, like I do sometimes, you can wait for this candle to close, and I know it is closing like a bullish engulfing. You can wait for the candle to close before you can take your buys to the upside. But if you're not entering to the daily, if you're not entering on the daily, I cannot just this here. If you're not entering on the daily, like me, you're going to get the 4 hour and then look out for an entry trigger, which I'm going to show you on the 4 hour. However, this one is looking good. It is looking good. We have retested the area, broke the area, retested it, and now you're looking to go to the upside. However, do not enter before this candle closes, because what can we do? What you can see simply is price can reach there, the candle might be here, you enter, and then it retraces and closes as a bearish candle because it has not yet closed. So it can just go up to here and then it comes back and it closes as a bearish candle within the 13 hours that are remaining. So what you do, you wait for the candle to do what? To close. When it closes as a bullish candle with this rejection, simple, enter from there. The closure of the candle, stop loss is below here. If the stop loss is high, then you should reduce on your risk. Remember, I told you, you enter into the market according to, you put your stops according to market structure, not according to what you don't want to lose. Good. So now we have finished the daily. It's looking good. We go to the 4 hour. So what is the 4 hour showing us, guys? What do you see on the 4 hour? Remember, we trade what we see. We have been making higher highs, higher lows, higher highs. This is looking like a higher low, and now we are on course to make another higher high. Break this high and make another high, probably shoot all the way up to here. And you see, with the moment we break here, we have all this space to the upside. So what is happening is we are going to wait for the entry trigger. So I always have 3 entry triggers that I use to enter the market, especially when it is at my zone of interest. 1, I have a break and retest. 2, I have a double top or a double bottom. 3, I have a head and shoulder or inverted head and shoulder on the 4 hour or 1 hour, but I mainly take the one for 4 hour because the one for 4 hour is solid and concrete. By the time the 4 hour candle closes, that means it is a genuine interest. So now this one was like a break and retest. This one, price came, made a high, made a higher low, broke with a high high, break market structure here with a high high. So when it came to retest this area, you wait. Like if you look at my first videos on this channel, I told you when price has broke like this, you wait for a double retest. It retests the first time, let it go up, but it shouldn't break this area. Comes to retest the second time. When it comes to retest the second time, that is now when you take your entries. And it is always good when it retests with the rejection. It shows that we are going up because of the buyers have rejected that price level. So now this was the first retest was here, then the second retest was down here with a rejection candle or a hammer. You enter here, put the stop losses here, you'd already be on profits. That is one entry strategy: break and retest. Always look out for a double retest of that area. Then the second one is double top or double bottom. Do we have a double top here, a double bottom? No. So what do? We wait for this price level. We have a double, we have a top, we have a bottom here. We wait for this price to come and hit this area, then come and make another bottom. then we get a double bottom. However, if it doesn't make that, it's still okay. We are looking out for another, or for a head and shoulder, and that is an inverted one, head and shoulder. How do you get a head and shoulder? You can just see it here. If it is not evident, you go to the line chart like this. You see now with the line chart, it is clear. We have, you see, we even had a head and shoulder here. We had a shoulder, a head, and then a shoulder. And this one was very valid because it broke structure. It broke the structure here and then made a shoulder. You entered from here and went up. Or you entered for a double retest, this one and this one, or this one. So now, since we do not have those two entry strategies, the one that is more valid is an inverted head and shoulder. How do we see it? You see, this is lower low, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, creating a head. This is a shoulder, this is a shoulder, this is a shoulder, this is a head. So we are waiting for price. Now it has broke structure here. We are waiting for price to come and give us a shoulder on this level or on this level, but mainly I would prefer on this level, because by the time it comes here, it has exhausted all the stop hands and now we are just shooting up. You get the point, guys? This is a lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, and now we have broken structure. This is a change of character and this is a break of structure to make a higher high. So we are waiting for a higher low, which higher low will also create a head and shoulder on the 4 hour time frame. And then we enter. When we enter, put stop losses below the head and then shoot price all the way up to here. I hope you are clear, guys, on that one. If you have not understood, just watch the video again. You're going to understand it. So that is it. The entry trigger is always head and shoulder, inverted head and shoulder, double bottom, double tops, or break and retest on the 4 hour. Break and double retest on the 4 hour. If you'd want to end on the 1 hour, I think on the 1 hour it was already clear. Wow. Look at the 1 hour, guys. 1 hour gave you a head and shoulder here. This was clean. Guys, this was clean. 1 hour gave you a head and shoulder here. To give you a head and shoulder here. You see, this is a shoulder, this is a head, this is another shoulder. Price went up and then came to retest this shoulder. Retested the shoulder, gave you a bullish marabuzo. This is a candle. I told you marabuzo shows a strong buying momentum in the market. This is a candle without wicks. So it gave you a bullish marabuzo. Just entered from here, put stop losses here. You will already be in profits, guys. Analyzing this thing is the easiest you can do. Put stop losses there. That is stop loss of 90 pips. And then where are you targeting? Targeting 1000 pips up there. Guys, 1000 pips, that is 1 is to 11. This one now you just have to hold it for eternity. I cannot see. BTC is going to be a good buy. This is going to be a good buy. So far you will be in 150 pips as we stand. You have cleared the 1 is to 1.6 so far. So now, since we are late, what you're going to do, you see even the 1 hour has given you a clear break of structure here, and you have 1 shoulder, 2 shoulders, 3 shoulders, and a head. This is going to be a clear head and shoulder. So we're just praying that price pushes down, comes up to around here. Price comes up to around here. The moment it reaches this area here, we are safe. We are entering a buy, putting our stop losses down here, and we are targeting all the way upside here. So guys, we are bullish on BTC. BTC, we are bullish and we are targeting 1000 pips up there. Wow. This is actually going to be a nice trade. Okay guys, let's not be excited. Let's wait for a pullback here. Let me show you. Wait for a pullback like this around here, and then we take BTC up. When we get this pullback, it's going to be a perfect trade and a high probability trade. We missed this trade and it's paining me. We missed this trade. It happened around 5 a.m. in the morning. You see, came and tested this shoulder here. Wow. and the weight sat on the shoulder very, very well, and then shot on the upside. This is looking good. This is looking good, guys. This is looking good. BTC looking bullish. BTC is looking so bullish. BTC is looking so bullish. So guys, that is it for BTC. We are on a bullish trend. Let's just wait for a pullback, and then we enter. You can subscribe to the channel in case of anything. You can comment, and then I'll be giving you. But BTC on course of we're on course to 1,000 pips from here up to there. We are targeting 1,000 pips. So if you have not yet gotten a trade for this week, you can enter this trade, put stop losses down here, and guys, be patient until when we get up there. We shall get there. It will not just shoot up straight. It will consolidate in the middle here, do whatever it wants to do, but eventually it will go up here. It's just a matter of time and waiting. So let's wait for BTC to give us a pullback, significant one, and then we enter for buys up to the upside. So that is how simple analyzing the forex market with the top down analysis is, guys. If you want to learn how to do it, just watch this video again. I think this video has been straight to the point. The entries, I told you, people have been struggling with the entries. How do I know that you should enter? You enter on the shoulder. You enter on the shoulder of the market. Let me show you. For this one, it was a break. It was head and shoulder. There was a head, there is a shoulder here, a head, and then another shoulder. You enter from here, take it up. If you missed it, you wait for price to come back to the shoulder in case it does. Sometimes it doesn't, but this time it came back to the shoulder. If you missed it also, you went for a break and retest on the 4 hour. You see, 4 hour, this was a break and retest on the 4 hour. Retest of this area, rejection week, enter, put stop losses below, you shoot it up upside down. So it is also, it's always head and shoulder. You enter on the shoulder. Double top, double bottom, you enter on the second. If it is a double bottom, you enter on the second bottom. If it is a double top, you enter on the second top, and then you shoot price to where it wants to go. The moment you identify the direction of the market on the high time frame, that is done. You just come to the lower time frame, look out for entry triggers, and then enter, then target the target on the higher time frame. All you do is trade management. It moves 100 pips, you move your stop losses like that. Okay guys, if you have found this video useful, you can subscribe to the channel, also like the video, and also follow for more content like this. Bye. That is all for today.